Hike the trail? Check. Order takeout? Check. Schedule heart checkup? Done. We've all adapted to a new way of living. Keep your healthcare on schedule with Johns Hopkins Medicine, where your health and safety are our highest priorities. We're ready to care for you through virtual and in-person visits across Maryland and the greater Washington region. Your health, our experts, safely caring for you. Schedule your care now. Learn more at hopkinsmedicine.org/safe. Hike the trail? Check. Order takeout? Check. Schedule heart checkup? Done. We've all adapted to a new way of living. Keep your healthcare on schedule with Johns Hopkins Medicine, where your health and safety are our highest priorities. We're ready to care for you through virtual and in-person visits across Maryland and the greater Washington region. Your health, our experts, safely caring for you. Schedule your care now. Learn more at hopkinsmedicine.org/safe.
Well, welcome to the Stephen Shiels radio show today for the live stream. Today's show is sponsored by Grammarly Premium. Get 1 month of a free trial of Grammarly Premium. The links will be in the podcast description when this goes out to your podcast feed. I'm also live streaming on my Instagram page as well. You can join in and ask as many questions as you like. Also, too, I want to thank Amazon Music Unlimited. You can get a free 3-month trial of Amazon Music Unlimited. All you need to do is click on the link to my website to find out more. We've been having bit of a heat wave in Sydney this week. We've had a few hot days, and it's like we're going back to summer again, like a full summer. It was raining a few weeks ago, and now it's hot and dry. What's next? What is next for the weather? So I was watching a movie on Amazon Prime, The Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw with Dwayne Johnson, who's also known as The Rock. He's a very talented actor, very talented wrestler as well when he was in his prime. He's played in most of the Fast and the Furious movies. And he's someone that I get my inspiration from to work hard and to be entrepreneur as well. So Dwayne Johnson, he's a legend. He's someone that I look up to, someone I admire, someone that I respect as well. And the guy's a huge inspiration. He's an inspiration to me, and to work hard as well. Hobbs and Shaw was a good movie. I think the start of the movie was a bit slow. But then as it came toward the end, it Hello, welcome Hello, Takumi183 Music, how are you? Welcome to the Stephen Shiels radio show live stream on Facebook and Instagram. So basically, Dwayne Johnson, where was I? Yeah, he has just a very good work ethic as well, and he's willing to work hard, and hard work is what gets you there, and talent at the same time as well. Hobbs and Shaw was good, actually. Like I said, it started off slow because it wasn't your typical Fast and the Furious, but then toward the end sort of started to build it up. And then it became an actual Fast and the Furious. At the end scene, hello, Rafida241. How are you? Happy New Year from Instagram. Happy New Year from Shiels Productions. Leave your comments, ask questions, join in the live stream. Yous are all welcome. Yeah, so Hobbs and Shaw is definitely a movie to check out on Amazon Prime. And the Fast and the Furious, like you had the Fast Five with Dwayne Johnson. I think the Fast 6, 7. I think Fast and Furious 8. What else? Other movies has Dwayne Johnson been in? G.I. Joe. That's a good movie. It's got plenty of action in it. And I don't know. Whenever he does a movie with Vin Diesel, it all seems to be a number one hit in Hollywood. And that's what I like about Dwayne Johnson. He's always willing to work hard and put in the work ethic as well. Work ethic is. Hey, Sean, I can see you. How are you? Welcome to the Facebook live stream. Comment if you want. Good to see you. That's Sean Samut, guys, on Facebook. We did a Pain and Gain. Yeah, Sean, Pain and Gain. That movie was interesting. I mean, didn't The Rock and God, there was a few other actors. They really put on a lot of muscle for that. And that was based on a true story in Miami. What's the other movie The Rock's been in, Sean? For the audience. Yeah, Pain and Gain. That's a movie I've seen, I think I've seen about 3 times. Because it's stuff you just missed the first time. I'm a bit old school. I like to use DVDs for some reason. Because, I don't know. We're moving into a streaming society. And it's like, for a streaming society, you got to have a really, really darn good internet connection. If you're out in the back of Burke and you've got no reception, good luck getting Netflix out there with Telstra. Yeah, Scorpion King was good. That was his early movie. Wasn't that one of his movies that he did when he left the WWE? Wasn't that it as well? Yeah, Scorpion King's one you got to check out. Is a movie with Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, he's gone all Hollywood, which is good. I think moving from wrestling into Hollywood, it's a good career shift because there's a lot of similarities. I mean, wrestlers are actors at the same time. I mean, you look at Randy Orton, he was in The Condemned too. Sean, have you seen The Condemned and The Condemned 2 with Stone Cold Steve Austin and the second one was Randy Orton? Yeah, Sean says I think it was one of his first ones, he says on Facebook as well. Yeah, so The Condemned, great movie with Steve Austin. I think it was 2006. It was much better than John Cena's The Marine, because The Condemned, it's really good stuff to watch. Yeah, it's good shit. It's really good shit to check out as well. Yeah, for some reason, I mean, and Dwayne Johnson too, he's done some kids movies as well, especially John Cena. But I find he does better in his action movies. Yeah, The Marine, that was 2006, Sean. And that was when John Cena was in his prime and he released his rap album. Yeah, John Cena's got a rap album that he released in 2006. Was it? Could have. Sean probably have the answer for that. Sean's on the Facebook comments as well. Awesome stuff. Awesome. Sean, how's the live stream on Facebook? Is it good or is it having connection problems? Speaking about Telstra, they decided to... I'll tell you the funny story. When the technician came on Tuesday, he complained that he ran into spider webs. Yeah, thanks, Sean. I've got the live stream on my Wi-Fi, and I've got the Instagram live on my Vodafone data, cellular data. Thanks, mate. I had a bad experience trying to live stream Facebook and Instagram to one Wi-Fi. Oh, God. It was a nightmare. Luckily, I backed it up. Had a separate recording so you could listen to the audio. Now, I just want to thank you guys for supporting the Stephen Shiels radio show as well. I really thank you for listening to the podcast and participating into the Facebook and Instagram lives. It's really good. I thank you. I thank everyone for supporting the show as well. And the podcast is, it's done very good, and I've just released it. And yeah, this podcast will go a long way. As I said on the Stephen Shiels radio show, I'm fairly relaxed. I have different guests. I've had 3 meditation teachers on the show. I had Glenn Harold, Sonic Yogi, Lisa Culper, all from the Insight Timer app. So it's not just music. I have other guests too. Me and Sean, we do our, weekly show, and we just chat. It's great podcasting. I love it. It's probably the best thing I've established for 2021 is to make the podcast grow. It's a funny thing. When you're trying to do an interview and you get a mosquito or a fly joining, you have to get the fly spray out. Oh, God. That's the most hard. Ugh. Has that ever happened to you, Sean? You had a fly or a mosquito come in when we have a podcast? You got to get fly spray? Yeah, Sean says all you need is a big name on the show. I agree. You never know. Sean, who would you like to see on the Stephen Shiels radio show? So anyone on Instagram Live, who would you like as a guest on the Stephen Shiels radio show? Comment in the comments. Sure, you're funny. Not really. What's that mean, Sean? Tell you. Yeah, Hollywood. I'm watching a movie on Amazon Prime, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, with Leonardo DiCaprio. Sean says Randy Orton. Never know. You never know. It'd be a dream come true. Randy Orton could come on the Stephen Shiels radio show in 2021 as well. Yeah, so I was watching it was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with Leonardo DiCaprio, but I just found I was just falling asleep. It was just like, it's just kind of dragging on and on and on. I mean, I like the idea behind the story, but, sometimes you get those movies that just you don't connect with that connection sometimes, and that's life. Sean says, I haven't had a fly interrupt me on the show. I did. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Yeah. It's the worst thing that could happen is a fly that interrupts you on the show as well. How's the weather where you are, Sean? And on Instagram, how's the weather? What's the weather wherever you are in the world? Type it down. Hot, cold, muggy. It's been hot in Sydney. It was hot last night. Couldn't even sleep properly. Just couldn't sleep properly. Yeah, Sean says it's really hot. How hot is it where you are, Sean? So, yeah. I've got the new YouTube video up at the moment called Man Has Become God. Just go to my YouTube channel. Links in the podcast description. I've enjoyed making my own music videos. That song Man Has Become God is from the album, my very first album I published in 2020 called Death and Life. So that's what I have enjoyed doing, making my music videos. Sean says, felt like a sauna at time. I can agree. Did feel like a sauna. Oh, God. I even went to the gym today and it felt a bit like a sauna as well. So, yeah. I've enjoyed YouTube, actually. I've enjoyed the productivity involved with YouTube. For me, it's been a great journey to be on YouTube and to be able to express my creativity and my music teaching videos at the same time. And it's fun, and I've enjoyed the latest film scoring competition from the QTube Score Relief. So they gave a free scoring competition for any film composers like myself to participate in. And I've done that, and it's been fun. It's been really fun to be able to build my portfolio up from Brian Waters, and I thank Brian for that, because Brian, you're a legend. Shout out to Brian Waters and the QTube. Sean Samut says it's 22 degrees right now. Yep. Hey, Sean, have you ever asked your Google Home thingy what the weather is and had a full-on conversation with your Google thing? Because I'm trying to have a conversation with Siri on my iPhone about the weather, but you just can't have a fluent conversation. Has anyone had a conversation with these electronic devices? You find it just gets creepy? Sean, share your experience with your Google Home or whatever. What do they call it? Chromecast or whatever it is. You got the Amazon Alexa. Alexa. Actually, let's see if Siri works on this computer. Let's check Siri out if I can get it to work. Hey Siri, who's Caitlyn Jenner? Oh. I mean, Siri's good to just look up stuff on Google, but you can't have a conversation with it. So Sean's got a Google Nest. Sean, do you have a talk with your Google Nest, like a full-on conversation with it? And can you turn your alarm on with that? I was thinking about getting an Amazon Alexa, but oh god, imagine that thing. Good night, Stephen. Good night, Alexa. There was an episode on South Park about the Amazon Alexas. Oh god. I don't know where technology's going to be in 5 years' time, because it seems to me like Apple are trying to come out with glasses pretty much that you can have all your applications on your glasses. Well, what happens if you're driving your car and then you're going to use your eyeglasses? Oh, it's common sense. And what first they got a watch and now they want glasses? I don't know. Sean says he can set your alarm on it. Sean, can it tell your future like a psychic? So can you talk to your Google and say where am I going to be in 5 years' time? You know. So I don't know where we're going with technology now. We've got 5G network as well. And ask about the weather, play music, etc. Let's find out. Hey, Sean, do you have 5G on your phone? Does anyone on Instagram have 5G on their phone? And can anyone tell me if 5G has faster internet connection? Because I'm on 4G at the moment. And has anyone started to have side effects from 5G, or is this a conspiracy theory? as well. Yeah, so you hear a lot about these 5G conspiracy theories too, about, I don't know, apparently it can affect your health. I don't know. Let the health experts find that out, you know. Yeah, I just want to say thank yous for supporting my Facebook page and Instagram page as well. The Instagrams have grown, and I thank everyone who's supporting Shiels Productions. I'm also offering music lessons, clarinet and guitar lessons, guys. Student discounts available. You can get your lessons on Zoom or Skype. All you just got to do is go to my website to find out more information about that. Also, too, I've got a GoFundMe page as well. This is to help with the podcast and Shiels Productions with equipment upgrades as well. And yeah, you can donate to it if you like. Links in the podcast description. Yes, Sean says. Yeah, it's going like internet in Australia. We've always been behind on internet in Australia for some reason. I don't know, I just wish we had faster internet. Like, speed of a light or, you know. Sean, how's your internet going? Where you, Telstra fixed it? Well, finally, our modem, we got the blue lights back on the backup modem, but you know, when the storm hit, was it last Monday, we had nothing. And the next door neighbours didn't even have any internet for like 4 days as well. That's life, guys. That's life. And there's nothing you can do about that as well. You know. Can you say that again? Sean says. But it's not that good, lol. Have you had a Telstra technician come to your house? It has a crystal ball option. What's the crystal ball on your internet? Jesus Christ. I wish the Telstra technicians would just do their darn job. Alright? Like, come on. You're paying for a service. The technician comes, plays on his phone, complains about the spider webs. That's your problem. You ran into it, not me. Remember, it was about 2 years ago we had a Telstra technician come out here and he left his tools here, and about 4 days later he comes back. Jesus Christ, who does that? Leaves their own tools. I'm talking about my Google Nest. Yeah. Google Nest. Wow. Interesting about a Google Nest. Yes, so I've been listening to this rap singer called Tech N9NE. Hello, CLOU9NJ from Instagram. How are you? Welcome to the Stephen Shiels radio show. Feel free to participate and ask questions. This is the podcast. The audio will go out onto your podcast feed. Sean says, I had a Telstra technician come in my house ages ago. What did the technician do, Sean? I'll wait for Sean to answer that. You guys can also comment if you've had any problems with Telstra or your telecom provider. Because if you're working from home, you need internet. And it sucks when it drops out and it's not working as well. Yeah, so Tech N9NE, he's a really good rapper. He's got some good stuff on Amazon Music as well. I'll just put on my Bluetooth speaker. It's my Bluetooth speaker, my Toledo speaker. I just turn that stuff up loud and enjoy the show. You know that. Yeah, you guys have got to check out The Condemned with Stone Cold Steve Austin as well. Really good stuff, The Condemned. Steve Austin's amazing. Sean says he's technician. He did a dodgy job of fixing my net. What happened? What was the dodgy job about it? You know that. I don't know. It's like the telecom companies just don't care. They only care that you're paying the bill. They don't care that your the internet's down or your phone line's down. They don't care. No matter how many times you complain to them, they do nothing. Sean said the ones on the phone are worse. Yep. It still didn't work after he fixed it. Yeah, well, same thing here. But I don't know. It's working now. Got the blue lights on the broadband as well. So, yeah. They're just not doing a good job. Even when storm damage happens. You know, what inspired me to write to publish my latest music video, Man Has Become God? It was based on some political events that I decided to do that because I tend to write how I'm feeling on the day. I always want to write better than last time I composed as well. And I'm finding my journey is really inspiring me to do this. You know, to always improve my craft. You know, and I'm enjoying YouTube. I love being a YouTuber. It's fun. I get to express my creativity, and I want to thank all my subscribers from the bottom of my heart, and thank you for commenting on my videos. I really honor that, what you've done. You know that? Yeah, I had a question come in. Someone wrote into me this week. If you could change anything about the industry, what would it be? Well, it would be start hiring more talented people and not hiring someone based on their looks and their shitty work. That's what I would change. I believe in talent comes first before looks. And I'm sorry, I'm just sharing how I feel. That's it. You know, and Hollywood's always been like that. Unfortunately, you may be the most talented musician out there, but if you don't have the looks or you don't look the part, they reject you. Happens to a lot of actors at times. Stay hydrated. Summer in Australia. You must stay hydrated as well. Yeah, I love writing music videos. It helps me with my creativity. Helps me get creative. It helps me express my feelings as well. That's what I love. That's what I love about music videos. It helps me become creative, and I love it. I love YouTube. I was checking out a band called Tantric. It's sort of like a rap or a metal band as well, and I love it. You just turn that stuff up loud, just chill out. You just say, fuck the world, I'm just going to listen to my music and just chill. That's what I love. Sean says, that's what's bad about Hollywood. They care only for looks and not talent. Yep. Yep, you're right. You were right. Yeah, Motley Crue. Netflix had a movie about Motley Crue, and it sort of tells a bit of a true story about Motley Crue. I mean, those guys did a lot of drugs, partied so hard after a show. It was Jesus Christ. What else can happen? They're very talented musicians, I think. Very talented. Very talented musicians. Oh, there's another Australian comedian you guys have got to check out. Is Kevin Bloody Wilson. I was listening to Kevin Bloody Wilson right yesterday. I was doing my admin work. I was just laughing my head off. That guy is classic Australian comedy because I love my comedy. Like my favourite comedians. I like Rodney Roode, Kevin Bloody Wilson, Joe Rogan, Joey Diaz as well. Dave Chappelle, he's good. But Australian comedy, I find Australian comedy is way more funny than American comedy. I don't know. What do you guys think of Australian comedians, or what do you think of Kevin Bloody Wilson? Darn bloody good he is. Yeah, look, I've used a wide variety of equipment during my musical journey, and I feel equipment is a personal choice. It's a personal thing, and I think equipment is you gotta like what you have. You gotta like what you're playing as well. You gotta feel very comfortable. So I've always changed my equipment. There's another radio host I checked out. I've seen a few times on YouTube, the Howard Stern Show. I tried to listen to the Howard Stern Show, but you can't get it in Australia to listen to like satellite radio or something. And he's been on for quite a while, like quite a number of years. And you know, the Howard Stern Show, if you guys know how to stream it, can you comment on how you can download the app? Because I tried to download the the app where you can listen to the Howard Stern Show, but you can't get it in Australia. So if you could find out how to do that, no, that'll be wonderful. That would be very wonderful if you could do that. That would help a lot. If you could, find a way to listen to the Howard Stern Show. Yes, it's been an interesting week. This week in Sydney, Australia. Entrepreneurship is awesome. It is. It is amazing. It's a very interesting journey when you're on your own as an entrepreneur, and you don't have the steady paycheck coming in from getting a paycheck from your boss. It becomes where you're trading your time for money when you work. But when you're an entrepreneur and you're passionate and you love it, you get up every morning. If you don't feel like working that day, take the day off. I had a day off today, just didn't feel like working, just wasn't there. So I thought I'll just work on the live stream tonight as well. I'm really enjoying it. I find the I've got to prepare more for a live show rather than a podcast for some reason. I don't know why. It's, finding there is more challenges with live streaming as well, but it's been good. I'm trying to keep it twice a week, or if I can't do twice, it'll be one day a week. But at least you guys can participate and comment and ask questions and use the chat section. That's the benefit of streaming a live show as well. Just have a water break. Yeah, Rich Piana. If you haven't heard of him, he was like a bodybuilder and big YouTube, and he had like he was doing an Amazon Prime series, and I don't know. I don't agree with everything Rich Piana says. If you've heard of him, let me know what you think. But always learn you just got to take things with a grain of salt as well. Yeah. All right. So that concludes today's live stream on the Stephen Shiels radio show. Thank you for joining in. It's been a pleasure to do this show, and the audio will go out on your podcast feed. Please subscribe to my podcast. Turn on your notifications on your podcast app so you can get your new episodes straight away. Also, leave a review. That helps a lot. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and go on follow me on Spotify or wherever you stream your music. I'm on Apple Music, YouTube Music, all sorts of streaming services. SoundCloud as well. Well, there's so many that I don't even know about. I'm on Amazon Music Unlimited as well, so you can check that out. I want to thank Grammarly Premium for sponsoring the show. Get 1 month free trial of Grammarly Premium. Links in the podcast description. Also, you can go to my GoFundMe page and send a donation if you would like. And I want to thank everyone who's followed me on Spotify last year, listened to my music. It was really great. There was a lot of bravery to put my music out on Spotify and wherever you stream. So yeah, thank you for listening to today's live Facebook live stream. I will see you later.
Whether you're having a not moving off the couch while you watch the game kind of day, or a no time between conference calls kind of day, it can still be a delicious Dunkin' kind of day. And with Dunkin' now available on DoorDash, it's easier than ever to get your faves brought right to your door. So if you're looking for coffees, donuts, and breakfast sandwiches in the morning, craving some afternoon snack and bacon, or in need of Dunkin' refreshers for a PM pick-me-up, we've got you covered. Order now and get your faves brought to your door through Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. Price and participation may vary. Exclusions apply. America runs on Dunkin'.
Hike the trail? Check. Order takeout? Check. Schedule heart checkup? Done. We've all adapted to a new way of living. Keep your healthcare on schedule with Johns Hopkins Medicine, where your health and safety are our highest priorities. We're ready to care for you through virtual and in-person visits across Maryland and the greater Washington region. Your health, our experts, safely caring for you. Schedule your care now. Learn more at hopkinsmedicine.org/safe.